A strange and frightening drama continues to unfold tonight at the Washington Monument. Since about 9:30 this morning, a man saying he wants a national dialogue on avoiding nuclear war has threatened to blow up the monument. Fred Graham is there.
It was a bizarre episode from the start. A man in a jumpsuit and a motorcycle helmet threatening to blow up the Washington Monument, apparently in the name of nuclear peace.
At approximately 9:20 this morning, a man drove up to the base of the Washington Monument in a van which is still there. He approached a U.S. Park police officer, told him that he had about 1,000 pounds of dynamite, that he was going to blow the monument up if the area was not cleared of people.
Frightened tourists were herded away from the danger zone.
Two people came running out and they said, "Hey, you better get out of here. There's some guy inside there that has something in his hand that he's going to detonate and blow up the monument."
So we got out the front entrance and there was this truck parked up there.
What did you say to him?
I asked him what he's doing here, what's inside the truck, how did you get up here, why are you dressed like this?
And what did he say? Nothing?
He wouldn't say anything. He just motioned with his hands real violently.
The self-proclaimed bomber seemed agitated and carried a radio device that appeared to be an explosive detonator. He demanded to negotiate through a journalist who he said must be single with no dependents. Steve Comereau of the Associated Press volunteered. Nine people had been trapped at the top throughout the morning and the early afternoon. The man in the helmet offered to let them go. One said they were never really scared.
They don't know that there's any explosives in there. Could be empty. Who knows?
There were brief moments of tension when the man once said he was about to set off the blast. SWAT team snipers crept into position, but a shot seemed unlikely because it was learned that a second man was inside the truck. One of the two was believed to be Norman Mayer in his early 60s of Hialeah, Florida, described as a drifter, a loner, a fanatic, familiar with explosives, and an advocate against nuclear weaponry. Police demolition experts said that if there is a 1,000-pound bomb and if it went off, there would be a 1,200-foot zone of danger from blast, an 1,800-foot fragment danger zone, and a 2,400-foot zone of possible hearing injury. That was close enough to have President Reagan's White House luncheon moved to a room free of possible flying glass. Workers were evacuated from the nearby Agriculture Department and the Commerce Building, but experts said such a blast would not knock down the Washington Monument itself. A Washington, D.C. sign painter who did work for Mayer was one of those questioned today by the FBI.
Could you come by my house?
Late today, officials still had not received formal demands from the bombers. But in a leaflet, the bombers called for a dialogue by government officials and by the media on the nuclear weapons issue. And they said, quote, "As an act of sanity, ban nuclear weapons or face a nice doomsday." Officials here say they expect to be here many, many hours. Fred Graham, CBS News at the Washington Monument.
The man at the